Are they floating yet?
I got a pack.
Car. Good, David. David's playing with it. Look, you got orange. Look.
Oh, how pretty. Sam and David. Oh, I don't know. Why don't we do the first present? Oh, Taylor, stop. I had to buy it. I found these little things. Where'd you get those?
I just cleaned the house with my mom.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go in and make the lamb stew. I have chili.
This is beautiful.
Give me that. Just put it like this.
Where's Carrie and Terry?
Guys,
Kids are still looking at this.
oh, look what you guys got. Look what the boys
Oh,
got.
jeez.
This one was for, let's see. Mommy, look what the boys got. Oh my gosh.
What is it? We're still looking at gifts.
JJ.
What?
What?
It's a frisbee.
Oh my God! What was that?
Oh, this is cute.
Let's take over the celebration hall.
Ladies and gents who pay our rent.
Kids can do it, but there's 3 kids
Put
pushing
that into
forward.
the
All
manuals.
of them are finally there. She was all of you to stay on how little was she flagging?
You sure you're not going to pass a lot of pictures? You keep turning that. You got to look at the numbers.
This. That's got good. Get a picture.
You didn't bring it down?
Take a picture. Grandpa and Grammy. Down.
Take a picture of the rug. Got it, good thing I vacuumed yesterday.
I didn't.
Wave hi to Grandpa. Say hi. Hi, Grandma. He's going to great grandma's house.
Grandma, we miss you.
Now go through into the
Hey, look how low.
Let me look one second.
And then make sure, you have to do it since you're so tall, get the fan up there. Watch that step. Step in there. Pull it around and get the paper.
This is the den. Someone made it, and we just wanted to show you it. So I hope you like it. We're watching the Nutcracker Prince. This is December 29th. Oh, Nutcracker! Nutcracker! Please! Where are you? Nutcracker! Where are you?
Say record.
Recording. What are we doing, honey? Is this the
You
bridge?
see the old St. George's. You see the new one over on the right. Looks like two big Christmas trees. That's the old Getty station up over there.
How do I stop it from recording?
Press the button. That's the old highway off the left. This is all new. 3 lanes.
Yeah, I can see the 3 lanes. This is nice. I guess I should stop it, huh?
Now you're just about ready to go to the bridge.
Okay. I don't know how much, if I have the tape, the amount of tape that we want, or
As long as it says record.
it says record. What's the matter?
There's the old St. George's Bridge. This is the top of it. We should be coming up on this one pretty soon.
That's why I wondered if you wanted me to stop and start again. Uh-oh. Here he goes. He's taking off.
I don't need this stupid oil truck up here. There it is.
When was the opening day?
Oh, that thing's right in the middle.
God, yes. I thought it would. It looks like it's going to go into it, huh? But
There's the
no.
old bridge.
There's the old one. I can see the arch, the old one.
Look at these, they're gold.
Yeah, see it. So the suspension is in the middle.
Yeah.
Lights on either side if you need them.
It's 6 lanes instead of 4. Expressway ends.
Okay. And then we're going to go back on 13, I guess, huh?
Probably.
I'm going to stop it.
Okay.
That's all over the black one. Everybody give her a big round of applause. That was very... Oh, wait a minute. Taylor, did you leave a spot in my bag? There's an awfully big spot in there. Should we show everybody? Yeah. It must be one of her little friends. Let's get him out. Oh, there he is. Look, everybody say hi,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Shut up, you want Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Just blow out what you can, Taylor.
Oh, right.
That's not quick.
Whoa. Let her blow it out.
He almost did.
The ball players, the reason they're playing ball is they love it. And he may not love it. He just love it. He love it. He just got to know. It's an experience to do it.
Want to see something funny? I want to see us again.
Okay, here you go. That's why you really need the words. You can't say music.
Oh, Chris is taking Dave.
Harder!
You know what Sam is? Where's Sam, John? He's being a bugger, isn't he?
My favorite part. Hey, Freddie, why don't you come here and give me a big hug? Can you give me a big hug? Aw, then kisses. Thank you, Freddie. I love you too. Now what about Colonel Sanders? Do you like him? No way. But I'll tell you what Freddie does like. He's a big flirt. Yeah? Well, hide your eyes. You should be ashamed of yourself. Now, on occasion, when Freddie does find a cute girl, he likes to stay out late dancing. And that causes a problem with everybody. Okay, Freddie. Are you ready to peel out? All right, everybody, let's give him a big hand. Come on, Freddie. Come on, Freddie. What to do is simply take it from your hand. Really easy. Okay, I'm going to start with, start on this end. Just let him take it. Perfect. All right, right here. Okay, now, what's your name?
It's the most remarkable food I've ever seen.
You want to see yourself crying? Come on. Want to see a picture? There we go. That's good. That's good. Some more. Some more. That's good. Good. Good.
All right.
More.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Come on, Sam. Oh, no. Oh, I got over here. Oh, I got that one. I got him. Where? Who's doing that? Which one? Oh, get back in there.
Hysterical.
And Jamie's parents are coming. It's Carol Burnett and Carol O'Connor. And mashed potatoes. Oh, they're under the table. How about that R&B living? Then, on an all-new Something So Right, is Jackson X moving in? And get this, Frasier's back with an all-new episode.
You wouldn't. I would. You can't. I will.
Then Caroline and Richard finally have their first date. Wow, and it's all new NBC Tuesday.
Like all Americans, I like big things. Big prairies. Big forests and mountains. Big wheat fields. And everything else.
Speed. Here's the accuracy part. Here's the speed part. Okay? You and I. Actually, more like you. This is how he did the trick. I'm going to teach you the trick. First, I'll show it to you and freak you out. Then I'll teach it to you. Watch. A real metal spoon. Concentrate. It will start to bend. Now, sometimes...
This woman is on a mission.
Not pasteurized. It should not be here on the shelf, but in lucky ones. He came close to total kidney failure, but is expected to make a full recovery. Scientists can't say for sure how great a risk drinking unpasteurized juice poses to the public. But it's a risk the Dimmick family does not think anyone should take.
I would hate to see another child as sick as this kid was. It was just frightening.
In response to this latest E. coli scare that buys all apple juice. Meanwhile, Odwalla executives have offered to pay all medical bills related to the outbreak.
Now here's Tom Brokaw with the program number. Tom?
Thanks, Show. Tomorrow is your job a killer? Stress at work. Almost half of America's workers suffer damaging effects to their health. What can you do to survive? Find out on our special series tomorrow on NBC Nightly News. Jane?
Now let's take a look at some of the stories we're working on for Dateline Friday. Those stories on Dateline Friday. Finally tonight, a towering social climbers. It's an annual crowd pleaser at the Cultural Festival of Marseille, and it has been for more than a century. Maybe that's because building a human tower seems to follow the immutable rules of success in any human organization. Start at the bottom and work your way to the top. And always be careful of who you step on the way up, because you never know who you may meet on the way down. That's all for this edition of Dateline. Join us again for Dateline Friday at 9, 8 Central. Now stay tuned.
Okay, your local news is next. Very nice work, everybody. See you back here Friday night.
You're watching Philadelphia's NBC 10. Now, live from the News Center, this is News 10 at 11.
I'm scared because I didn't think what you would do to me.
A young girl hides her face and her voice in fear after a close call with a kidnapper in the Northeast. Good evening, I'm Ken Max.
And I'm Renee Chenault.
And our top story tonight, an attempted abduction in the Northeast, and it fits the pattern of several similar unsolved incidents in the area. News 10's Doug Scheinel is live in Frankfurt with more details. Doug?
Yeah, the victim, whose name and face were not revealing, describes what happened here this morning in the 2100 block of Margaret. She says there was a red hatchback, possibly a Honda Civic, driven by a 35-year-old man wearing a black. New geometry teacher at school for the first time. This 15-year-old was instead giving police a description of an attacker. She narrowly escaped.
I think I scared him, honestly. I think he probably threw it.
You open out my window tomorrow morning, yeah, really, keep an eye on things.
I moved from Kensington to here to get away from this kind of thing, you know, and you just don't believe it, you know, it's following you.
As for the 15-year-old girl, police say her quick thinking may have saved her life.
And I have to get him so nobody else has to get through the moment.
Now, the 15-year-old is being asked by police to help them put together a composite sketch to see if it matches the sketch of the suspect in those Mayfair attacks. Live in Frankfurt, I'm Doug Scheinel, News 10.
Doug, thanks very much. Police are also still on the scene of a shooting tonight in North Philadelphia near Allegheny and Sedgwick just before 6 o'clock. The victim was found dead in his car from gunshot wounds. Police are checking the license plates and registration, hoping to identify the victim. Police have no suspects.
A New Jersey firefighter is hospitalized, injured in the line of duty in Burlington County tonight. News Chopper 10 over the fire, which broke out around 8 o'clock tonight in an abandoned gas station at Route 130 and Dewey Avenue in Burlington City. Firefighters were able to bring the blaze under control in about 30 minutes. But and police tonight are also looking for a suspect they chased earlier through Southwest Philadelphia. At first, it looked like a hostage situation, with the suspect ducking inside an apartment on Chester Street. When police entered the building, they found no one inside, but they did find a gun. The suspect is wanted on a weapons charge. Well, tonight, new information is released as the Amy Willard murder investigation turns toward a Delaware County policeman. Upper Providence officer David Buggy reportedly withheld important information for 4 months. Buggy would not answer the door at his Avondale home to comment on the case. He's been placed on administrative leave indefinitely. The police department confirms that Buggy only recently came forward, saying he saw Amy Willard's abandoned car just before 2 a.m.
Short fingernails caused the cuts on Simpson's hands. The defense attorney offered Spitz's arm for a demonstration, but the judge stepped in saying, quote, "There will be no flesh gouging in my courtroom." In Stamford, Connecticut, Alex Kelly is a free man tonight. Kelly was on trial for rape, but today a judge declared a mistrial when the jury said it was hopelessly deadlocked. Kelly hid out on the ski slopes of Europe for 8 years to avoid the trial on the charges. His parents helped finance his life on the lam. Kelly is accused of raping 2 teenagers 4 days apart in 1986. He was 18 at the time.
Accused police killer Charles Shovel Staples wept on the stand today as he recalled the killing of a South Jersey police officer. Staples admitted to planning a burglary to help his fellow gang member Robert Mudman Simon, but he said he didn't know Simon's lawyers at another location. The prosecution objected, and the judge has yet to make a ruling.
Tonight in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, a meeting to make sure kids are safe on school buses. New buses in the district have seat belts, but the older models do not. Many parents argue they favor having the older buses retrofitted with belts, but objections included the high cost and a district bus driver class.
At your friendly Dodge dealer. Customized by Mazda. With air, cruise control, cassette stereo.
I'll advertise 50% off. But if you don't know the brand, how do you know what you're buying? At Sims, it's names you must know.
If we all settled for good enough, would things ever be good enough?
The luxurious Chrysler LHS. Now get a lease for just $359 a month. The Chrysler LHS. This goes way beyond good enough.
Well, I think Vaughn has some good news.
I hope so.
Great news. The Sixers are they're on a little bit of a roll. The Sixers were big underdogs in New York tonight, but they came away with a win, and they may have planted a seed for the future up at the Garden. Woody and Sun Yi rather placid this evening, but not Allen Iverson. He had a career. The Sixers win it 101 to 97, much to the delight of team president Pat Croce. Oh, I feel great. The last time the Sixers won 3 in a row was back in January of 1994. The Eagles get back to business tomorrow to work on the game plan for Sunday's battle against the Redskins. No doubt the game plan will rely heavily on running.
I think, and you know, I got like 4 or 5 carries in a row, so I was able to start meshing with the offensive line, and I think that was the key. I have nothing against Charlie Garner. He's a great athlete, you know, and I'm sure he wants to play and everything, but, I mean, everything was working. Everything was clicking, you know, with the way it was going. We beat Dallas, you know, I mean, we beat them down there. I don't understand why you would go change it. I heard somebody say that, you know, that he said I was ineffective or something, but 5.6 yards a carry, that's not ineffective for anybody.
A deadbeat dad murdered.
He is a miserable cheapskate.
$2.59 a month. Both have Jeep's legendary four-wheel.
You think you're funny? With the Hollinger security people.
Okay, where's your gun?
Don't have a gun.
You don't have a baton to whip people?
McDonald's is celebrating a new adventure. I get it too, but it's no problem anymore. Try this.
Introducing Lactaid Ultra. One little caplet just before eating lets you digest dairy foods easily and naturally.
Next time, let's go for milkshake. With a little Lactaid Ultra on the side.
New Lactaid Ultra. Go on, enjoy dairy again. For real milk that's easier to digest, try Lactaid milk.
McDonald's is celebrating a new adventure from Disney. And starting this Wednesday, you can take home the magic of 101 Dalmatians. When the fun's unleashed at McDonald's, your Dalmatian location.
CBS Tuesday, an unforgettable Thanksgiving story.
You don't remember anything about me, do you?
Delbert tries to reunite with the son she gave away.
I want you back in my life again.
But will the family who loves him let him go? We're not turning him over to a stranger.
I'm his mother.
Ronna Downey and Della Reese Guest in a special promised land. The Homecoming. Welcome home to 2 great holiday specials.
Ready to go?
Here. Then the ice war rages on. Team USA digs in to defend its title
by using your wit.
Oh, Hilton, you're gonna get yourself killed.
Class, you are about to begin an intensive training regime that will prepare you to become a private security professional.
Sir, sir!
That's appreciated, but not necessary.
Sorry, sir, yes, sir!
Is she gonna yell the whole time? Because I'm just trying to save 60% of my hearing for my old age.
The course will last approximately 8 hours. At the end of the day, you will rank among the proud few. You will be a Hollinger man. One of the most important qualities of a security guard is appearance.
Yeah. Nothing scares a criminal more than a pair of well-greased pants. Listen, if you want to scare someone, use the chokehold. You know, I'm driving my taxi. The fellow from behind puts me in a chokehold. 1 minute I'm in Greenwich Village, the next day I wake up in the bloody Bronx.
Thank you, Mr. Singh. One piece of advice that I can give you all is avoid confrontation. Your role is to observe.
Yes, sir! Observe! Shock! Kill! Ah!
That's not what this was about.
Oh, no?
No, I want to help you out.
What?
I do. I want to help you. In fact, I brought a little something for you.
$30,000.
It'll buy you out of your indentured servitude. And some transition money. You know, get you back to New York, an apartment, some furniture.
You want to give me $30,000 to buy out of my contract?
Hey, believe me, Joel, it's not taking any food off my table.
What is this, some kind of joke?
I like to think of it as my good deed for the year. I mean, it's not even tax deductible. My accountant's gonna kill me.
Get out of here. I don't need this. I don't want it.
Hey, Joel, you know, no offense intended. It was just an idea. You know, why don't you just sleep on it for the night?
Get out of here.
Just sleep on it.
I'd like you to meet my son's wife, Naomi. I'm a whiz with figures. Now we know the other thing you're good at. That girl's been picked up more times than Liberace's dry cleaning. And here's my son, Ben.
Mama, Naomi doesn't understand why we still have to live in the basement.
Because that's where the drips belong. Yes, sirree, it's a match made in heaven. But they're my family, and I love them.
Mama's Family, where every day is Mother's Day.
Weeknights at 7 and 7:30 on GTW 48.
It's nice to go out there when something's down and fix it and, you know, get it running again.
No matter if it's 50 years ago or 50 years in the future, everybody's always going to have heating and air conditioning.
Call Lincoln Tech at 1-800-692-1616 for a free brochure on a climate-controlled technology career. Call 1-800-692-1616.
There aren't any millionaires in my family. I've had to make my own breaks. That's why I went to Lincoln Tech. They gave me hands-on training in air conditioning and refrigeration technology. Now I have my own business and a career that will always be in demand. No, there aren't any millionaires in my family. Yet.
Call Lincoln Tech at 1-800-692-1616 for a free brochure on a climate-controlled technology career. Call 1-800-692-1616.
Northern Exposure will be right back.
Hello, this is she. Oh, yes, can you call back later? My sister's here visiting. Okay, thanks. You know, Kate, I used to cringe every time the phone would ring, especially at dinner time. I was sure it was somebody calling to say we were late on some bill. Sure, I'm glad those days are over. Do you mean? Yeah, I did it. You know, all it took was one simple little phone call to Resource One. Before I knew it, we were approved for one of their homeowner loans. We paid off our late bills. And I ate dinner in peace for the first time in years. What a relief.
Yeah, but didn't they charge you a lot of interest?
No. They worked out a monthly payment that was hundreds less than what we were paying with that high-interest credit card debt we'd run up. Plus, the interest we pay to Resource One is tax deductible. And Kate, I called around. I couldn't find a better deal.
Resource One sounds perfect. Do you have the number? I'm going to call too.
Wouldn't you love to pay off your bills or make those long overdue home improvements? Well, then just call the toll-free number on your screen. Call right now. Even if your bank has turned you down because you've been late on paying some bills or it was hard for you to verify your income, you'll talk to a Resource One specialist who can tell you just how much you can save each month with a homeowner loan. You'll find that Resource One's interest rates are lower than those you're probably paying, and in many cases, tax deductible too. With a Resource One homeowner loan, you can stop dreading your bills. But the first step is to call the toll-free number right now.
So, who was it on the phone just now?
The appliance store. The refrigerator's on the blink again.